Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about Marvel Strike Force. Now, there's a ton of history here. We'll go into that a little bit later, but I'm starting a new series where I'm looking at older games. This game here is going on 6 years old, and I'm asking the question, does it make sense to start this game fresh? Does it make sense to start as a free-to-play player in this game in 2024? So I'm going to show you my account, and we're going to talk all about it, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Oh man, so if you're not familiar, if you haven't been watching my channel for the last, I don't know what, 5 years, 6 years, almost 6 years, I've been doing this and playing all these different games and stuff. But this channel, I started this channel on this game. My very first video was of Marvel Strike Force, and I quit the game about a year and a half in. For various reasons. I will say, though, it was good and it was bad. I missed the game. I have for a while. But I think it was good because it gave me a good look at all these other games that I'm playing, and it helped me understand kind of how the industry works with these games and what I see a lot of game developers do and a lot of game developers don't do, the good things, the bad things, things like that. So it gave me a lot of knowledge around that, and I'm still learning a ton on it, and I'm having fun making these videos, which is why I wanted to start this series where we're taking a look at older games. This one here, like I said, is going on 6 years old. There's a few things I looked at, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on that, and then after that, I would love to hear from all of you. What do you think? If you're still playing the game after all these years, what do you think about the game and how it's progressing? If you're coming back to the game, I'd like to hear your thoughts as well, or if you're thinking about playing the game, I'd like to hear your thoughts also. So just leave them in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So Marvel Strike Force. What is it? We're just going to go over just a couple quick things here really quick. Marvel Strike Force is a turn-based RPG set in the Marvel Universe, obviously. This game was originally kicked off by Fox Next and then later acquired by Scopely. A few things that I'm taking a look at in here. First, especially when a game has been out for so long, I'm looking at catch-up mechanics. What does the game do to help bring you up to speed as quickly and as reasonably as possible? Some other things I'm looking at is easy to build and relevant teams. Are we going to be able to get access to some of those characters that are good in the end game, right? I think that's important because you don't want to jump into a game like this and feel that you're not really making a lot of progress to that end game state, right? And then I'm going to do a week 1 free-to-play review. I've played this game now religiously for a week. I think that's a fair amount of time to kind of give thoughts and kind of give you a good idea of what to expect, what kind of progress you can expect within that week. And then a couple mistakes I made. And then there are some teams. I've been watching a bunch of videos by a lot of the content creators for Marvel Strike Force. And I assembled some teams, some ideas and thoughts around the teams that I wanted to build that I'll share with all of you that I think all of them, for the most part, agree on that are good teams to build. So let's talk about catch-up mechanics. Catch-up mechanics, I think, are, like I said, are super important. We'll go to the inbox. Daily rewards here. So there's a lot of calendars that you're going to get when you first start the game. The February calendar actually just showed up for me, like, I think a day ago. I don't know, a day or two ago. This is kind of weird. This looked a little weird. Update this here. That popped in for me, but right here. So you get this welcome calendar here where you're going to unlock some heroes. You get Thor. You're going to pick up Iron Fist. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on some names. Daredevil. So you're going to get this as you work through it. As you can see, I just completed day 8. I started 1 week from today. Well, last Friday. Today is Friday as of the recording of this video, Friday the 9th. And I started last Friday. The Wakanda team, you're going to get them just by playing the game. You're going to unlock them. And then you're going to get some premium orbs as well. So these have already recycled a couple times. But I think this is a good mechanic here. Just all these different calendars and everything. Another thing are the events. There are so many of these. Okay, not events. Sorry. I'm going to call they're milestones here. There are all these different milestones in here for spending gold, using campaign energy, all this stuff. I think I've recycled these so many different times. But the rewards that you get here I think are great as well because they're going to allow you, I mean, they're going to give you cores, they're going to allow you to open up orbs, things like that to build your team. So obviously you're definitely going to want to focus on that. So I think this is good as well. All these catch-up mechanics, save the world here. Here's these these Legacy 1 orbs here with a lot of the heroes. You also have what? Legacy 2 orbs. Do they have Legacy 3? I don't see Legacy 3, but I think I've opened up. Or is there a Legacy 3? I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's go find out here really quick. Orbs. Yeah, so we got Legacy 2, Legacy 1. There's no Legacy 3. Okay, Legacy 2, Legacy 1. But you're going to get a bunch of orbs that you're going to be able to pick up and build your roster up fairly quickly. So I think that's good as well. Lots of milestone stuff. Welcome codes. So there's a couple welcome codes, and I'll go ahead and flash them up here. But the thing with these welcome codes, and actually, you know what? Let me go to the store first. So let me pop up the store here really quick. This is important. You want to connect to this store on day one because if you go over to store and you go to free claims, you're going to have some stuff here you're going to be able to claim every day. So the last few days, it's only been Mr. Negative stuff, but I'll go ahead and I'll grab that. Also, you want to pay attention to milestones here. These milestones here, again, more milestones. As you spend cores, you only need to spend 50 here, and you're going to get some energy. Look at all this stuff that you're going to get. You're going to get these orbs here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. Definitely come in here and make sure to claim it every single day. This refreshes every day. So you get a ton of energy in this game as well. Let's go ahead and go to codes. You want to go up over here. You want to go to new player gift. And this is where you're going to enter your codes. Now, there's 3 codes that worked. Welcome, just W-E-L-C, and I put them in all caps, but just welcome. So that is going to give you some orbs, which is going to be helpful, again, to build up your roster. That one worked without a problem. This one here, and you've got to get this one. This is Gambit. Now, Gambit, I had to redeem it. I had to do it like 3 or 4 different times before it gave me Gambit. And I couldn't just sit here and hit the redeem button. I had to delete it, type it out again, delete it, type it out again. But then it gave me Gambit, which is awesome. Plus you get 500 cores. You'll see, I'll put a picture up here somewhere so you can see exactly what these give you. But Gambit is awesome. He's an end game character. So the fact that you get him so early, I think is great. And then Venom Free. This one worked as well, but again, I had to type it in multiple times, 3 or 4 different times in order for me to get it, and it gave me Venom right off the bat. Plus you get 500 cores, a lot of cool stuff, but again, more pictures. So a lot of great stuff there. Characters early on that are going to help you, right? So with that, we have the welcome codes, we got the store, a lot of freebies in there. Make sure to go in there and grab that, and look at here. Here's my rewards here. Boom, got them. All right. So with that, let's talk about the easy to build teams. One of the teams right off of the bat that's really easy to build is this one here, your Wave 1 Avengers. Now you use these quite a bit to unlock different legendaries. These characters actually come in pretty handy. I would only level them up. At least for now, what I'm doing is only leveling up as much as I need. I'm not going overboard on them because there's other characters that I'm really focusing on. So these guys here are going to open up some doors for you. Actually, if you go into here, go into these events here, one of the first ones, Doc Ock. I opened this guy up on Wave 4, and I used my Wave 1 Avengers here because you really have a lot of access to those characters there. So those were easier to farm and build the team for, so that's going to be pretty helpful for you. So that's why I did the Wave 1 Avengers there. Also here in Iron Man, unlocking him, you use these 3. I use these 3 here in order to unlock him as well. So again, the Wave 1 Avengers. So they're worth it to unlock the characters. The very first focus I would definitely do is on this guy here, Dr. Octopus, because he is great, and he's part of the Superior 6. We'll get to that in a minute. So Wave 1 Avengers, definitely want to put into them. Hulk you get just by completing different quests and stuff in the game if you're not familiar with that. Next is going to be the Sinister 6. So let's go down, take a look at them. These guys are very good, and I'm using most of them now in my arena and getting through all the different content and the raids and stuff that I'm working on. So the Sinister 6 is definitely good to work on. They are also good for, let me see, on my notes here, They're good in war and Cosmic Crucible as well, according to all the different content creators that are creating all this awesome content on the game. So they're definitely a team worth investing in for the later game, right? All right. And then I guess Vulture can be used in Dark Dimension 6, I think is what was mentioned. So definitely Sinister 6. And then Superior 6 is going to be one of those teams that you're going to want to build on a little bit later. I'll get into them here in just a minute. I want to go over what I've been able to do. So all this stuff, you got all these awesome catch-up mechanics. I think it is great. You've got some early teams that you can build with the Wave 1 Avengers and the Sinister Six. You get early access, really, to Doc Ock, which is going to lead you into the Superior 6. So there's a lot of great stuff that you can do there. And then as you're building up those teams, you're going to be unlocking other characters and stuff so you can mix and match and figure out what you want to do. Now, in the week, just in this last week, a few things to hit as far as progress. I was able to hit level 41. So 1 week as of yesterday, I hit level 40. So I was good there. That is great. Let's see, what else? I unlocked 2 legendaries. I was able to unlock both Doc Ock. Again, Doc Ock was on day 4, which is great. And then, obviously, I unlocked Iron Man as well. And then all my campaigns are complete as far as I can get them. Most of my campaigns now, check this out. If I go here, I can't do anything with this until I hit level 70 for my hero campaign. So that is on farm for a while. My villains campaign, I can't do anything until I hit 48. That's going to be on farm for a little bit. And then Nexus here as well. I can't do anything until 46. So I've got a few levels. The first few days goes very, very quickly. You're doing a lot of stuff, and then it starts slowing down. But you do have a lot of energy that comes your way through the dailies, through the milestones, through the freebies and stuff off the site. So you get a ton of energy to do a ton of farming. So even though you max out the nodes and stuff for all the different characters that you have, so you can't farm shards anymore unless you refresh the nodes and stuff like that, it allows you to farm gear and farm other characters and stuff like that kind of in the background. So that is great. Also in Arena, right now I am in rank 103, and this is my team that I'm currently using right now. So a lot of fun. This team is great. I got super lucky on Kraven, who's part of the Superior 6. I got like a premium orb or a mega orb. Can't remember which orb it was, but I hit it and boom, Kraven pops out of it. So that was pretty lucky. That was pretty cool. A couple mistakes I made. Number one is, you know what? I wish I wouldn't have done this. So in supplies, and I think it's in Blitz here, I went for Rescue, and I know she's a good character because she's part of Pegasus, and Pegasus is used in raids. However, I wish I would have went for Shang-Chi first, and unlocked him, and then used the rest of my currency here to do these right here, to just do the randoms, because it's gonna be a while till I get to using Rescue, and by the time I use Rescue, who knows if Pegasus is even going to be good. There's been some question apparently on whether Pegasus is going to be good later on down the road or not. So that's one mistake I made. Also, not connecting to the web store on day 1 because I missed out on some energy and stuff. It didn't hurt too bad, but you definitely want to connect to that. All right, who to focus on. This is what I've put together as far as all the different creators and what they suggest are some good teams. So let me go into the roster here. Starting off, apparently this is like the #1 team that you want to do. Again, some of this stuff is subjective, but they are very useful. So is the Extreme X-Men. And Extreme X-Men... Oh. Hold on. Here we go. Extreme X-Men. Gambit is part of that. The current Strike Pass has Sunspot in there. I missed Nightcrawler and Forge. I think they were on previously. Nightcrawler was the Strike Pass right before this one. But definitely one that you want to do. Apparently they are good in raids and Cosmic Crucible, specifically defense, I hear. And then Hive Mind would be the next one. And this one is just now finished with their final character here, which is Red Goblin. So let's go to Hive Mind. So you got the symbiotes here. Here they are. Void Knight, I missed out on him. Gwenum. I think she's in there right now, right? There's a event right now with her, but I can't really get too far. But this is where Venom comes into play, because this team here is going to be a good raid team. So this is the Hive Mind. The next one's going to be Superior 6. We talked about them just a little bit, so let me go down to Superior 6 right here. So again, Doc Ock, legendary, easy to unlock. Craven, got super lucky on him. I've been getting some lizard shards, which is good. I have no idea how to get these two. I think this guy's legendary, isn't he? Yeah, he's legendary. All right. So Superior 6, let me see. Cosmic Crucible, War, Green Goblin is good in Arena. Part of the Arena meta from what I hear. And then the next is going to be Secret Defenders. There's a lot of teams, really, actually, that you can focus on. So it's Secret Defenders here. So you got Hard Light, you got Robbie, Ghost Rider, Photon, Black Cat, Doctor Strange. They've moved a lot of characters around from what I previously was familiar with. But this is a good team to build as well. They're good for, well, actually, Arena meta. Arena meta, Cosmic Crucible defense and War defense. And then Pegasus, we mentioned briefly earlier with Rescue. Let me go to Pegasus right here. So you got Rescue. You can see the other ones there. So those are what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different teams that you can build with Superior 6 and Sinister 6 and Wave 1 Avengers. Easy to build right off the bat, really early on. That's going to help build you. Also, there's some good plug-and-play characters from what I heard. Quicksilver, Icarus, and Cersei are really good as well. So when we take a look at this, is this game worth playing as a free-to-play player in 2024? I have to say yes. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun right now as a brand new player. I still have my old account. I think I'm level, I think I'm on level 85 on my original account from years ago. But I wanted to see what that new player experience was. I think the graphics hold up pretty well. The story is the same as what it was. But I think just what you can do in a short period of time, again, just that week, and I've been able to build some pretty good teams, make some good progress on Blitz and things like that. So really looking forward to War. I'm going to continue with this. Actually, I'm going to look for. I'm going to build. I'm going to continue to level myself up to level 45. Start getting into. I'm going to look for an alliance, get into War, and really start getting into that as well, and a little more serious with raids. But I think they've done a great job being able to be a new player coming into the game, and they bring you along fairly nicely and fairly quickly too. So I'm curious how much further I can make it in the next week and the week after that and the week after that. So again, having a lot of fun. I think they've done a great job with that new player onboarding, especially now that this game is going on 6 years old. Very curious. What do you think? What do you think about this game? What do you think about the onboarding and the catch-up mechanics and everything for this game? And if you've been playing for a while, are you happy with the direction the game has been going? It seems pretty cool. I hear a lot of good stuff. A lot of people are happy. I heard that Goofy is back as well. I saw some of his stuff. So, yeah, that's what I had for you. I think it's worth it. If you haven't picked it up, if you've been thinking about it, definitely do it. Let me know what you think. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.